to it. Let's talk about Nesto grooming Sonia on this April of 2023 phone calls. Shout out to Shay from Phone Calls in Prison.
It was an oldie, but it was a goodie.
She brought us some oldies, but some goodies, some throwbacks.
Yes.
And they did not disappoint.
Did not disappoint. Because Nesto was on one. And I just want to say, I hope y'all heard what Nesto said in this video. He said, them folk knew what I was doing, but they chose to turn their head and act like it wasn't happening. Now, people got mad at me when I said Shirley wasn't the victim and she knew what was going on.
Hey, Queen.
People got mad at me. Shirley a victim. Y'all stop talking about Shirley. She didn't know.
We've been going back and forth for the last year
about that. Nesto said them folk knew what I was doing and what I was up to. They chose to turn their head and act like it wasn't happening. She was not a victim. He said she knew what was up. She knew what I was about. She chose to turn her head like I said.
Shirley said, just don't bring me nothing back and don't have nobody coming to me as a woman. You do what you do. Some nights I don't want to.
And he pretty much said they wasn't having sex.
Because some nights you just don't want to. You just don't want it.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what Nesto said?
Yeah, it's the call that I think Shay dropped yesterday or today, Toya. Yesterday. Yeah, Miss MJ said he told her he was a gangster and all that entail. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He said he broke it down to Shirley.
Yeah.
And he was doing the same to Sonia to let her decide if she can handle it or not.
And he was doing the same thing to her. He was doing the same. He was letting Sonia know.
These are the procedures.
This is what's up with me. Now,
Protocol.
If you want to go out there and if you want to marry somebody and you don't want to be down with me, I ain't going to get mad. You go out there. But I'm telling you what type of man I am and what's in store for you when you with me. And what my other woman has experienced. She chose to turn her head. Now, it's on you what you do.
Yes, standard operating procedures.
Exactly.
It's SOP. Yes.
Exactly.
And he asked her, he said, this ain't no sense. That was the highlight of the call. So let's just go ahead and jump into the meat and potatoes of the call, okay? Let me see. Hey, Queen Lily. Queen Lily said apparently he wasn't good in bed. Well, for Sonia he was. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of that call, okay? He basically told her, look, let's take a time out.
Be careful, Queen. She said she was driving. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's take a time out. He said, let's talk like on some friends. Let's not talk like we in a relationship, lovey-dovey type stuff. Let's talk on some real. Can you handle the fact if, there may be times in your marriage, if you ready for marriage, and there may be times where you may not want to perform fellatio on your husband. You may not want to cowgirl or ride it like a rodeo. Excuse my French. Are you okay with your man going to somebody else? Are you okay and secure enough in who you are and real enough with who you are as a woman to say, hey, baby, go ahead and go to this other woman and allow her to perform fellatio on you because I don't feel like it. I know you have needs. Go ahead and get with somebody else to take care of that. Are you okay?